back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it. Niggas just can't take it.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Energy and the juice.
Team win. Total team win, bro. Total team win, bro. He said that. Yes, sir.
Playoff game. Yeah. That's the type of dogs we needed, goddamn. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Turn up. Turn up. Yeah. Yeah.
You had us. They had us down. We were down by 17, and you still lost. You were playing hack-a-clacks for 3 quarters, and you still lost.
Still lost. Y'all paid. They paid the refs off too. That's crazy.
You had the refs on your side, and you still
lost.
Yo, did I hear? Hey, Julian, did Steph Curry have 2 points in the fourth quarter
from free throws? From free throws? Yeah, I think he did. I think I heard that.
I heard 2 points off free throws. That's kind of fraud-like, don't you think?
Best point, but Ray, that's the best point guard in the league.
Hit the like button right now. Hit the like button right now. What a win, yo! Let's go. They didn't believe in us. God did. You know, they didn't believe in us.
No, you did not do that.
This man said God.
They didn't believe in us. Kyrie did. You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe in us. Kyrie did. You know. Hold my latte. Shout out to Hold my latte, bro. With everybody, the gang is here.
Big shot, right Royce, man. What is with Royce and these game winners?
Max, give him a max contract today.
I am in shock. My phone's going crazy.
Hey, Joe. I guess Joe broke the curse and is hitting clutch threes.
Oh my god.
Hey man,
bro.
Yo, Joe's been nice these past. Bro, this is what happens when you get him open.
Yo, this is crazy. If you join us right now, the Nets just shocked the Warriors 120-116, 17-point comeback. 17-point comeback to beat the fully loaded Golden State Warriors, by the way. Fully loaded. Looney, Klay Thompson, Draymond, Steph, everybody was there. Jordan Poole, he was there. Kuminga.
They was all there. I seen all of them. I looked at
all of them was there
with my own eyes. Yeah,
I'm
gonna tell. But you know what, AJ? I'm gonna tell my kids it was a 20-point comeback. But that don't matter.
Yo, turn up, hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like, get us to. We need 300 likes tonight because this is Kyrie. Kyrie just put on a master class of all time. Two master classes back to back. Two master classes back to back.
Oh my god, this is such a good
50
game,
damn near 50-point night and a damn near 40-point night with the assist in the second night. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie the Curry killer owns Steph. We own Steph.
That is that man's offspring, bro. I've been telling you.
2 points in the fourth quarter when it matters most. When it matters most, you get 2 points, and your 2 points are off free throws. And who would have known they were by free throws? I mean, they were only getting calls the whole game.
Oh my god!
Embarrassing. Yo, Clay's just not clutch. It's unfortunate, but
oh
you know
my
what?
god, on Steph, man.
Sorry
we have the better
Clay,
brother.
But Royce O'Neal took your powers, Clay.
We have the better brother.
We have the better brother.
We have the better brother. Seth
55, 71, 100 splits is really, really crazy for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
that's really
All right, let me shout out the chat. Shout out the chat.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Home Latte. He said huge W. Joe clutch 3 to tie. Royce clutch with the win. Kyrie is Kyrie. Clax is amazing as always. Shout out to Home Latte. Let me shout out the chat. My Holy King was good. BB Monk was good. Irregular. Oh, everybody's in the chat. Cypher. Oh, my mom's was good. Shout out to Arthur Dean, Jared Williams, Sunset, Half Dead, Luke, King Ghost, Almac, JHM, BB, Matthew. Who else is in here? Lenny Beeson was good. Jared Williams. Hey, what's up, Blade? Perk 30 in here? Perk 30.
Where you at? Perk 30.
Where you at? You was here last stream. Perk 30 was good. My Holy King. Kyrie Center. Shout out Kyrie Center. Steve Nash. Of course, Steve Nash is in the building. Nicholas, Emily. Was good, everybody. Yeah, shout out. Hit that like button for us before you get started. Marquise Simmons was good. Bigger Fortune was good. Oh my God, man! This game was there's points of this game I thought we were down and out. You know what I'm saying? There's points of this game where this is a grind out win, and we competed. You know what I'm saying? We competed. Shout out to Callaway. Callaway said Clax is a part of the big three. It's official. 25 points, 15 rebounds. Damn, bro. Yeah, Clax is turning into a star before our eyes. Career high. He got the Nets record and a career high. But we start in this first quarter. The Warriors led the Nets 33-28. Royce O'Neal with another good start. He had a game 11 points. Kyrie had 9. The Warriors were kind of beating us in transition. The points in the paint, we were shooting 50% from the field and the three, but the Warriors were doing a good job of attacking us in transition. That second quarter, they were up 11, 63-52 with 3 minutes left in the first half. We went really cold in that second quarter. The lineups that Jacques Vaughn was putting without Kyrie, it looked crazy. When Kyrie went to the bench and Seth Curry was left out there with TJ Warren, Joe Harris, the other guys, it just did not look good. Ben Simmons just disappeared in this first half. He was a no-show in the first half. He was just a screener. So we went cold in that second quarter, 63-52. Now we made a late run in that second quarter, 15-3. Oh, the second quarter, well, we got to point this out. Second quarter was important too because the Warriors went to hack a Clax. They went on a 15-3 run. It was literally a game. If you're watching this game in the second quarter, literally, it was like a whole 4 minutes of hack and Clax. You guys, it felt longer than me.
It was like 3 minutes. Yeah.
It was like 3 minutes of hack and Clax. Like the Warriors went on a run with the hack and Clax, and it was working. But we cut it back with a 7-0 run. We cut the lead back to 12. It was 72-60 at halftime. So the hack and Clax was working, but we found a way to hold through it. And Jacques Vaughn believed in Claxton, was like, just stay out there and make your free throws. And he pushed through it. Claxton was, I think, 1 for 5 in the first half.
Yep.
But it got better. It got better as the game went on. And then the second half, we're going to the second half. This is where the Nets made the push in that third quarter. Kyrie had 16, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Now at halftime, we made a push with Kyrie. Kyrie ties the game with a 3 at 6:50. It was 75-75. It was just, we saw more effort from Ben Simmons in that third quarter. Ben Simmons in that third quarter, he was defensively, it was a great defensive third quarter for him, and offensively, he was pushing the pace. He was creating open shots for Joe, Kyrie, Seth. I think he had like 11. He might have had 8 assists in that quarter. It was crazy. Cypher, how many assists did Ben have tonight?
He had 11.
11? Yeah, and most of them came from that third quarter. That third quarter, it just kind of, his mental changed, and he just was a little bit more aggressive in the scoring wise, not really, but he did the other things. The defense and the passing was great. Shout out to Mutombo. He said Sean Marks better have Kai 250 extension ready. Yeah, Ben had the clamps. Shout out to Alston. He said shout out to JV for that challenge. Yeah. That challenge was great. Good coaching tonight. What was that? Oh, the third quarter. Yeah, so Ben was great in that third quarter. It helped us tie the game at 75. 75 with Kyrie's 3. We going in at end of the third quarter. The Warriors had 90-86. Kyrie had 26 at the end of the third quarter. 9.
We actually went up 4 right after Kyrie ties the game with 3. We go up 4. JV takes him out. Yeah. Immediately go on to pretty much lose the lead, and then by the end of the quarter, it's 80. Which what you said it was.
Yeah, 90-86. Yeah, thank you for adding that in. Before I get to this fourth quarter, I'm gonna speak on Kyrie. Masterclass of a game, one of the best. It might have been even better than the last game. I know he had less points, but what Kyrie did in this game, controlled the scoring, carried us with the scoring, the playmaking tonight. People say Kyrie can't play make. You know what I'm saying? They say he can't play make. Some people say he can't pass. He showed you tonight that he can play make when he needs to. The assists, getting guys on the roll. There was a couple times he threaded the needle to Clax, threaded the needle to shooters in the corner.
Yep.
So at all aspects, all around game, you got to give Kyrie his respect. You know what I'm saying?
Because Curry, whenever it was 1-on-1. My bad. Keep going. We'll get to
it. No, go ahead. Go.
Yeah, he played an all-around game. Even defensively, whenever he was on Stephen Curry one-on-one, like it was so apparent. Like it's crazy, bro. Like it was just the only reason Steph, bro, can get his shit off sometimes, bro, is really just because of screens. Like it's really that's really it. If he didn't have it, bro, it would be so bad for Steph, bro.
Even at the end of the third quarter, I remember that possession. It was him and Steph one-on-one, and he got that stop on Steph. Because I remember I tweeted out like, "Yeah, good stop, Kai." Like he got a good stop on Steph.
And may I mention, Curry was running from Kyrie the whole game, and Kai was on him the whole game.
He runs, bro. He runs from him, bro. He's been doing that for years, bro.
Kyrie guarded him. Kyrie wanted the smoke. But what does Curry do? You know what? Hey, what did Julian say last stream? Go get him, Clay. Draymond, go get him.
Go get him.
Yo, we said that last stream. Clay, go get him. He gets switched on to Kyrie. Clay, where are you?
Kuminga, go get him. Kuminga, please.
You can't be the greatest point guard, bro. And
silly Steph Curry. You can't run. Silly Steph Curry. Who you think you are, Steph? Who you think you are?
Bro, Kyrie put the fear of God in that man, Wardell Curry, bro. God damn.
And they had, and I want to mention, Warriors should be absolutely ashamed. You had over 50 bench points, and you lost this game. Seth Curry had 12, Sumner had 3, Watanabe had 4, and TJ Warren had 4, played like ass, and you still lost. Embarrassing. Embarrassing without Kevin Durant. This is embarrassing. You had too many bench points. You had such a great supporting cast, Steph, and you still lost. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
You know what it is.
You got to retire.
This is crazy, bro. Hold on, I got super chat. Shout out to Carmack. He said Royce, Joe, Kyrie, Clax, amazing. Horrible turnovers from Seth and Sumner, manifesting a bench trade for Caruso and Vucevic. Shout out to Q Carmack. Thank you for super chat. Yeah, so we get to this fourth quarter. Down. What did I say? We were down 90-86.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kyrie again, who was magical tonight. We go into this fourth quarter, down. And it was a fight, you know what I'm saying? The non-Kyrie minutes was so
horrible. It was bad.
Oh my God. It was so bad, man. Seth was just turning the ball over.
It was Sumner. It was Sumner for me, bro.
Sumner and Seth. Both of them were just turning the ball over and over and over again. I think
another game that just sticks out to our faces that maybe we need a backup point guard. And the thing is, I understand Seth didn't play great with the ball in his hands. But Seth Curry has never been a fucking ball handler. He's never been a facilitator. Why the fuck do we have to go to him?
Yeah, it was bad.
He needs 31 minutes because we don't have anyone else off the bench to possibly facilitate. It sucks, bro.
Looney pickpocketed. Remember when Looney ripped him? Was that in the fourth quarter? Looney ripped Seth. It was bad, bro.
I don't know. That was and then after seeing that, I was like, so we're just not gonna play Cam Thomas at all.
We didn't get no Cam. I think
it doesn't even make sense because the thing was, we didn't get bench scoring at all. Seth Curry had 12. I mean, but other than that, that was it. You could have gotten Cam at least for something. I mean, Sumner played 12 minutes. I didn't really see anything out of him. He wasn't doing.
I don't ever want to play him again over Cam in a big game ever again. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So again, we go into this fourth quarter. With the starting lineup. And it was good. I'm glad Jacques Vaughn did that because we were down and then we needed a push. So we went on this run in the fourth quarter, 14-2. I think it was 14-2. Yeah, 14-2 run in that fourth quarter. But that 14-2 run came after That
down 10, right?
run, yeah, it came after remember when he took out Kyrie for a minute and Seth was controlling the offense, and it got kind of shaky.
Quarter?
Yeah, I think that was fourth.
Kyrie played the whole fourth. I think.
He played the whole fourth. Oh, my fault.
I think you're thinking about late third. Before
I'm thinking about late third. Before that, he took out Kyrie and put Seth in that fourth, and Seth was getting ripped. I noticed what we got to do with why we need a backup point guard. Why it's so important for us to get his backup point guard because Seth is not that really putting the battery in my back. Like, yo, Sean, please, I know you're watching this. Sean. We need a backup point guard. It is bad. It's really bad.
We needed Kyrie the whole fourth quarter because you know why? We didn't have anybody else. We didn't have anyone else to facilitate.
You needed Kyrie the whole game.
Imagine if Kyrie, thank God, Kyrie is he 12 of 22, 5 for 7. He didn't miss a free throw. He was a plus 22. He had 38. I mean, it's all you can ask for him, but he shouldn't be asked to do everything. We should have somebody like every other team has, a facilitator who can actually at least control the game when your star is out. We shouldn't need to kill Kyrie because there's nothing else going on. Like, that's embarrassing.
Can I hop in here? You do. I mean, but right now though, Kyrie needs to be doing exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like we've been waiting, and you saw how he started out the first few games. Like Kyrie's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, exactly what he's being paid for. He's a superstar. He's got it in his DNA. People are saying that he can't be a number one. He's showing you that he can be.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and the reality is I was hearing what you guys were saying. Like, I'm still in shock we won this game. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I thought this was a scheduled loss. I already told that to AJ. I'm like, bro, like, and the fact that we won this, like, but see, that's the thing though. It's like, you do need that legit backup point guard, and you do need another big where it's just like, because you're playing dice, you're gambling every time you go out and play in a game that one of these guys is either going to step up and hit a big shot, somebody's going to be better at ball handling, Seth's going to actually play defense. Like, you're gambling every game with our bench because they aren't consistent all the time.
Yeah.
So why not go get a consistent player that can do those things if they're available? Like, I just don't – it just – praying that to find out who's going to step up each game is not a winning formula, especially when it comes to the playoffs. Like, I don't want to gamble when I get into the playoffs to be worried about whether X player is going to be able to bring the ball up adequately or play defense or have a big that, or put Ben at the 5. Like, I don't want to be doing that shit in the playoffs against teams that have a system and have players that are locked in what they're doing. And that are not just one-dimensional, but multi-dimensional.
Yeah. Shout out to Paul. He said Ben doesn't fit with the Nets. Kyrie is a better point guard, even a better passer because Ben always does the same pass. I don't care about the third quarter. He's a $35 million player. Shout out to Paul. Mike Zeri said, good effing win. This is up there with the Indiana game. Yeah, like I said, unexpected win. Like I said, they didn't believe in us.
We were down by like 10 with like 5 to go.
Yeah, so 112. I got the play-by-play right here. 1 minute and 41. It's 112. Kyrie hits a pull-up on Clay. Yeah. He hits a pull-up jump shot, and then he has a pull-up on Clay.
Fouled? Did he get fouled on that?
No, it says he did. 121. He hits a pull-up, and then it's a pull-up on Clay, the and one.
Difficult ass.
That was so clutch too because we were able to get that, and then we got the lead.
Yeah, I got that. I got the clip. It's 114. Kyrie makes a pull up, and then it's 115. He makes that free throw. Steph Curry gets fouled. It's 115. Dante DiVincenzo. And by the way, Dante DiVincenzo was unbelievable. So I couldn't believe my eyes. Like
4 for 4 from 3-point range tonight.
He was shooting like it was Steph. He was shooting like he was Steph. I'm like, why is he shooting like Steph Curry and Steph Curry not shooting like Steph Curry? I'm like, what the heck? So it's 115. Curry makes a free throw. Kyrie misses a 2-point shot.
Yeah.
Curry makes another shot, and it's 116-115. Royce, we get the Royce bucket. Big shot, Royce. It's really because Royce, we get so frustrated with Royce all year long because he'll be, he has these up and down games. Sometimes he shoots bad, sometimes he shoots great. This game he actually shot well, and then you hear right here the pass for the clutch bucket right here. Big shot, Royce. Dagger 118, 116.
The fact that Kyrie trusted him for that, because Royce looked like, I don't know, it looked like he wasn't set at first. He was kind of deep, a little bit behind. Shout out to Royce, bro.
Royce got to be the clutchest player to ever grace Nets history.
Royce is clutch for us, bro. I don't know what it is.
Are you joking? Rage, wait, are you serious?
Besides Joe Johnson, I'm sorry.
You did not just say he's the clutchest ever.
Better than Michael
you
Jordan.
Did it.
At this point.
You said
no.
I mean, I hear people always talk about Kobe. I'm like, bro, you seen Royce?
For this season, it's like whatever Royce has in that fourth quarter. I don't know how many games is this. This is like the third game Royce has been a game winner for us or clutch game. Like this might be the third game.
Is he clutcher than Joe Harris? Yes.
Oh.
Hey, let's give Joe Harris the props. He made it. He made this.
He did make a clutch shot tonight. Yeah,
he made it.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, Joe.
He made it.
So after that Royce bucket, Joe hit another. Yeah, Joe hit that dagger. Was it after?
But do you see what I'm saying?
It was before.
A couple of games ago, it was Seth Curry. Now it was Joe Harris and Royce, and then the next game it's going to be somebody else.
Yeah. So in that possession when Kyrie had the ball, and we needed a bucket. What are we down 1? I thought he wasn't going to pass it.
Yeah,
I was like, I think Kyrie was like, let me know in the chat if that moment you guys thought Kyrie was going to pass. Because Kyrie,
AJ, to add to that, before you go on, I just came out of when I was getting my kids ready, I was in the spaces and Scotto came in and he brought up a good point. And I don't think we talk about it enough, but Kyrie and Royce are super tight and are boys. Yeah. And he even said, he's like, y'all need to understand that. He's like, so if Kyrie sees Royce wide open, he's like, best believe he's going to pass it to him. He's like, even if you're frustrated with Royce or that he can be inconsistent, he's like, I guarantee you Kyrie trust him and will pass in the ball.
Wait, didn't him and Royce go to the same was it him and Royce, or I'm thinking of somebody else? They went to the same high school?
I don't know, but they are super tight from what Michael Scotto was saying. And you do see
Let me know in the chat if Royce went to I think he went to the same high school as Kai.
You do see it, them always dapping each other up. They got a special handshake.
Yeah, they have a handshake.
You don't get a special handshake unless you're
they're close. Yeah. Shout out to Mutombo. He said 35 mil to sit on the bench during the fourth quarter. Send Ban to Atlanta for a John Collins swap. He sets better screens. Elijah Hall said they showed Marks on the screen on NBA TV while we was down 15, and he looked hella stressed and mad. Hopefully, he makes some.
It's your fault, bitch.
How you looking stressed and you're not doing nothing?
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, AJ is then he sees us win, and he's probably like, "Oh, we're okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Exactly.
We're good."
Shout out Callaway.
Look at the fight. Look at the fight that the team that I put together did. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at the fight that the team I put together did. Look at it. I'm the best GM of all time. I don't need to make any moves.
Callaway said we won a game when Ben hit a free throw. I know Rage loves that.
Let's go. We're 3-12 now when he does it.
That
dude that has more fouls than points on the season. That is crazy.
Shout out Paul. Also, Ben is the point guard with the worst handles in the NBA. Yeah. I'm thinking of somebody else, I think. Oh, somebody said Royce went to high school in Texas.
Yeah, he went to Texas. I just seen something.
I think I'm thinking of somebody else. Somebody else on the team.
Seth and Kyrie went to Duke, but that's the only other thing I can think of.
You know what I'm thinking of? I might have been thinking about the guy from last year. What's his name? I think I might be thinking of Embry. All right, whatever. But yeah, that's here or there. If you're joining us right now, we just shocked the Warriors 120-116. Oh my God.
Did you really think that, AJ, be honest, or everybody up here, did anybody think that tonight was a win?
No.
I thought Rage said no, Chubbs.
I told you before I was expecting to lose, but I told you I still had faith. I had faith in. I knew I had faith that we could.
I thought it would.
But if you had to make a money bet, you would have bet the Warriors, right?
Oh yeah, we were down. We were definitely Vegas definitely had us down. Everybody had us down.
Power to you if you called this a win, bro. I got it. If you're in the chat and you're like, "Nah, we winning."
What was our favorite? What was the point favorite? Chat. What was the point favorite?
Warriors had a -5 point, so they were projected to win by 5.
They're winning by 5.
I thought that Kyrie was gonna murder Steph Curry and put him in a body bag, but we were probably gonna lose by 5.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Easy Money Sniper. He said he donated, but it didn't show up. So I'll scroll up and try to find it for you.
Yeah, the comments are going fast. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Get us to 300 likes tonight. Yeah, big game. Kyrie just dominated Steph. We'll talk about Kyrie first. We'll go around the room tonight. What do you guys think? I guess what is Kyrie now that people have seen Kyrie be a number one option? Do you guys want to cancel that narrative of Kyrie can't carry a team or Kyrie can't be a number one and win? Is that narrative over, or does Kyrie have to keep going? We'll talk about that.
He's got to keep.
I think he's got better players around him this season than he did last year, so I know that's helping. But I also would you say he could be a number one guy and have guys that are lesser than him on a team and him carry the team the whole season? I don't know, but he's definitely got number one quality skills. So I think that to think that he's just like a sidekick is not fair to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that you would him being the centerpiece of your team, but I mean, he's got player one fucking skills. Come on.
He dropped 48 and 11 back last against the Jazz, got that win, and then another game against a fully loaded Warriors team with 38 and how many assists? I think he had 8 assists tonight.
9
assists tonight.
And he had 7 rebounds.
And he's proving it wrong, dude. People are saying he couldn't win with just him, and he had 2
offensive rebounds tonight too.
So 38, 9, and 7, and he was efficient from 3 and the field goals.
5 for 7 from 3 too, and it's like a lot of his shots, like his fadeaways, bro. They've just been going in, and it's like sometimes, and it's like this is what happens when like Kyrie just doesn't like chuck, and he just takes his good threes because he took open threes tonight.
Yeah,
and a lot of and the thing is, he wasn't chucking early like he was doing in the I think it was the Spurs or the Suns or both.
Might have been the Suns game when that happened.
I'm surprised they didn't double it more.
And when he drives to the paint, he's gonna get his threes.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say, real quick, shout out to Nets Nation, Ben took out Clay, agree or not? I found Easy Money Sniper. I think this is what he said. Silly Mickey illegal. He's freaking
silly
Mickey is crazy.
I'm glad I found that. If that's what you posted,
Mickey is hilarious.
I mean, when we add with Rage and throw to you, do you think that? I mean, I was surprised they didn't double him more. They did double him a few times.
Yeah, but that's the thing because Kyrie was so good tonight playmaking,
and also what AJ was about to say. But what we did was we put out lineups to where they helped out with Kyrie to where if he was getting trapped or he was getting doubled, we had the shooters around him.
Yeah.
He's moving around. I will say this about Kyrie that I noticed. He is moving around a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
He's not getting himself trapped.
Yeah.
He's setting shots up better. He's allowing I noticed, at least my perception is that I felt he was giving himself a lot more space to set up, which was huge. Yeah.
I'll go ahead, Chubbs. I know Chubbs got to get in here.
Yeah, nothing like everybody else said before. Kyrie was elite tonight. Julian called it perfectly. He outperformed Steph in literally every
time.
He damn near dropped for it, and it's like I really didn't buy it, but now I'm like, damn, he really do. Like
you looked up the numbers, you looked up the matchups. Like
it was another masterclass, bro. You could argue it's better than the last game.
Like certain people just wake up for certain matchups, man. So certain people wake up certain matchups. But as far as that, it was an improbable victory. Like I did not think we were gonna win.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a game where you needed to have an offensive output that was great, not good, but great.
Great.
Like the Warriors, they demand that. Like we needed a lot. So shout out to Joe, shout out to Royce, but most importantly, shout out to Clax, because this is one of the first time we've seen Hack of Clax genuinely worked.
Yeah.
Or generally put into action, and he stayed aggressive. He didn't get bummy. He didn't get low self-esteem. He kept being aggressive, and he ended up with a career high, and ended up making more free throws down the line than he missed. So shout out to him. But my main gripe with this game, because I do have one, everybody on this panel has played a sport, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's at a high level, playground, and I'm sure everybody in the chat has played a sport.
Yeah.
And there's one constant in every sport. Every single motion is in one fell swoop. That means your body doesn't move before you move another body part. Whether you're shooting, swinging a bat, throwing, even to the point, every move in any sport requires full body motion. So who is the professional coach that taught Clax bend your knees before you shoot your shot, or even put your hands up? Or matter of fact, before you even put your hands up, hold your shot for like a whole 2 seconds before you shoot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Y'all saw that DM I sent you of Clax's free throw when he first got into the NBA.
Yeah,
see how clean it looks. DM.
Like what the hell? What professional coach said that as a big man too? that you move your knees before you move your arms, and you hold the ball up for 2 seconds before you shoot. That makes no sense. And on top of that, he opens his right palm before he shoots. That makes your shot unbalanced. Like that doesn't make sense.
He plays with KD. Like y'all the same height. Why you can't get lessons from him? Like
it's bad.
How do you not look at KD and
bad
be like,
mechanics?
My shot fucked up. Yeah,
it's bad mechanics. Man. It's bad mechanics.
I'm saying there's no sport in this world where you move one part of your body before you move the next part. Like that does every sport. There's a full motion from your entire body. So why the fuck is a professional coach teaching Claxton bend your knees before you do anything else on a free throw?
Yeah. Oh man.
That makes no sense. But either way, great win. I'm happy with this one.
Shout out to play later, but Ben will have a back or knee issue against the 76ers. I hope not. Man. I don't know. It's hard to say because Ben Simmons had a good third quarter, actually a really good third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, I just feel like he didn't play. Like he barely played.
You remember last stream when we were joking about, you were like, who are we gonna put Ben on Draymond, and we all laughed. Why did Draymond take it to his chest like 5 times?
Draymond took that personally.
And Draymond hit a 3.
And you know what he did, right? He hit Ben Simmons in the chest. He fell. He had a layup, and he did the too small thing. Yeah. Bad. That's bad, Ben.
AJ, let me give you 2 perspectives of Ben Simmons tonight. Scoopy tweets out something. Ben Simmons had 11 assists, 2 turnovers, and also registered 1 block. His impact on the team: size, frame to be an impact defender versus opposing team star swing. Passing ability, playmaker for Claxton, Kai, and KD. Scoring is not everything, asked Dennis Rodman. Now, this is the other opposing view. Here, bring down the video for 1 second.
Oh, my God.
Who put the... Oh, that's crazy. I just realized that. Oh, I just made...
He's like a robber.
Who put that? Oh, nah, they wilding. They saying Ben is robbing the Nets. Damn.
So there's 2 perspectives of Ben tonight. Like,
I think it's somewhere in the middle. He did good things.
I agree.
Why didn't we play him in the fourth? Was it injury?
You saw him laying down on the side with a.
Was it injury? Did Coach Vaughn say it? Because somebody had to ask that. Why didn't Ben?
I don't know why, but it worked. It worked so well.
Bro, not having been on the court and in a fourth quarter situation opens things up like tremendously. Like it can't even really be explained.
And your offense, and at that point, with Ben off the court and like a clutch situation where we got Royce open, Ben Simmons would have you would have gave the ball to Kyrie and he would have clogged up more space. Meanwhile, Kyrie drove.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons at that point, Ben Simmons is just gonna clog everything up. In reality, if Ben Simmons did what he was supposed to do, he'd be in that situation and he'd drive and do what Kyrie did. Yeah. But no, that's the reason why he was out, because he would have made our offense very predictable and we wouldn't have made that comeback because our offense would have sucked.
Oh, I'm not saying he should have played. I'm saying when Coach went offense defense, we could have used Ben on some defensive you put in Clax for defense.
The offensive part definitely made sense though.
But that's what's frustrating is you have a player that's making 35, will make 37 the next year, and then the year after that 40 million, and you don't want him in because it made the team better. Even though he had impact through the game on certain moments, it's sad that you can't have a $35 million player in at the end of the game.
And he's not even working on it. Like he's not working to fix
somebody
those
said in the chat, like he fell on his ass. He was laying on the sideline, looked like a back pad or something. We'll hopefully, we don't play till Wednesday, so hopefully that's not an issue. But it just sucks that you have a player like him making that much money, and it's better that you don't have him in at the end of the fourth quarter in a close game. That's frustrating.
Yeah.
He was also another guy who could have got hacked.
Yep, exactly.
Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Khan. She said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw it live. Kyrie's the GOAT." Shout out to you, bro. If you saw that game live, that's fire. That's fire if you were there. Smooth said, "Held up. Ben ain't excelling in rebounding like Dennis was. Dennis led the league in rebounding, so he made up for not being a scorer."
They had Scotty.
I'm just repeating what Scoop
yeah.
said, and then I saw just
Scoop
that picture
Scoop comparing to Rodman
on Twitter. No, he just Scoop's point at the end of his tweet was, scoring's not everything. Just ask Rodman. And then I saw that picture.
Okay.
I saw that picture right after I saw his tweet. So I'm like, two different parallels of like, and I think that's what's frustrating is you see some of the positives, but then on the flip side, there's this other aspect of the game where it's like you have to utilize those positives the best you can with Ben, and then when it's not working, you have to take him out.
Yeah, I mean, even with Scoop comparing him to leave what out.
That is crazy.
He really got the shiesty on. Like, why best smile like he's
Photoshop that was fucking.
He really. Why Ben got the shiesty ski mask on?
Backpack is really crazy.
35. What are we paying him? 38.
35 this year, 37 the next year, and then his final year in the contract, 40 million.
Jesus,
wait, 40 million.
Dennis Rodman able to get paid.
Let me pull up.
Dennis Rodman getting no.
Imagine if Draymond tried to do that to Dennis Rodman. Oh my God, bro! He would
not getting no 40 million rebounds.
Also, can we talk about the refs for this game? Because Jesus Christ,
first half they sucked. Second, but the second half they played. They did a lot better though.
I want to talk about Claxton, then we'll get to the refs.
Okay.
Claxton tonight. We have to talk about Claxton tonight. 24 career high 24 points. 15 rebounds, 6 for 15 from the foul line, 9 for 13 from the field, and he got the Nets record for most consecutive blocks, 3 plus blocks in 12 games. So, how you guys feeling about Nick Clax after this game?
Big three.
How can you not feel like incredible?
Are you guys worried about the hack of Clax? Is anybody worried about the hack?
No, because I actually think he's trying, and he's at least not consistently, but you do see him at least hitting one out of the two.
Yeah.
He'll keep working on it. Will it still be like they'll still be able to utilize it like this probably this whole year because it takes a long time to fix that type of thing. There was I think 2 times where he missed both, but as long as he hits one, I'm not really tripping because I think the impact. First of all, I don't think that there's going to be that many situations that they can even do that, to be honest. But the impact on the court, bro. I mean, 25, 15, 3 blocks, and just I'm not really tripping like that.
Yeah, I agree. His impact is outweighing that worry.
So you guys happy with Jock Vaughn keeping him in there every time they did hack a Clax? I think in the second quarter and in the fourth quarter he kept him in.
I mean, put it like this: at some point, he has to kind of figure that shit out on the fly. Like
y'all agree with the decision.
But let me ask you this, AJ: do you have more faith in Claxton figuring it out, working on his free throws, than you do Ben Simmons hitting?
Of course,
because even if it wasn't Clax, they would have gone to Ben, and Clax being on the floor, even with the hack situation, he still by far outweighs the negative of his free throws. Where with Ben, it's like you can't count on scoring. You're not really getting the blocking that Claxton can. Claxton is scoring a lot more. He's actually cutting to the rack, which is something we talked about earlier, was where it's like what's so frustrating is that you can't tell me that Ben doesn't have better handles than Clax, and you damn near say that Ben is probably faster than Clax. He can do the same exact thing, rolling to the rim and attacking, even if he's not dunking. So all the positives of Clax in the hack situation, it's like by far outweigh. Where if it were Ben, that's just like a tough thing, man. That shit sucks. It's like you can't. There seems like no effort to.
Bro, Claxton has an ugly ass shot, and I'm taking that ugly ass shot over Ben Simmons.
He does, but
all day it's going in more.
Exactly, it's going in more.
It's going in more.
At least Claxton's willing to change his free throw and get better.
Yes,
but we're stuck with what Ben is doing. And the thing is, we've seen Claxton take leaps. Ben Simmons has done nothing his whole year but regress. I mean, this isn't good. I don't know. I guess I still have a little bit of faith, but it's going After what I've been seeing recently, it's quickly going out the window.
Nah, Rage. I don't know. That sounds like you're hating, man. That's keeping it real. That sounds like you're hating, bro. I can't lie.
Hey, listen, you can't. Hey, at the end of the day, there's always something to talk about a player, whether they're doing good or bad in a certain scenario with their skills. And if you take that as hating, sorry, but
there's always going to be that one guy, and when the stream is over, that one guy in the comments is going to comment. Like,
he's making $35 million a year.
You guys are hating on Ben. How dare you guys?
Like, we're giving him star players money. We're giving him star player money, and the guy who makes $10 million for 2 years is making more of an impact.
I just don't subscribe to that, where it's like if you give somebody a player and talk about them, and it's not in a positive light, or see, that's the other thing. You got to divide the fine line of when you're talking about somebody and it's facts about what you're talking about. That doesn't necessarily equate to negative and you're a hater. I mean, it's like some people just need to understand that fine line where it's like, I'm sorry, at the end of the day, you'd much rather, I hate to say it, but I if you gave me an option of Claxton, Ben, and at the end of the game, I am not putting Ben Simmons in.
Ben Simmons is the only 6'10" ball handler making $35 million a year who doesn't want to go to the rim and initiate contact at all. He'd rather hand the ball off to Royce O'Neal and let him cook. What are you doing?
What do you mean, Mitch Foyle? Where's the loyalty? Loyalty to what? And yes, AJ, he is making 37 next year, and then
making 37 next year.
37, and then his final 24-25 season, he's making $40 million.
Go ahead, Chubbs.
Yeah, but to comments like, where's the loyalty? What? So calling a player out on his deficiencies, where we all know he can be much better, where's the loyalty?
But now, I mean,
because here, do you know who we traded for Ben Simmons? Do you know who we traded for Ben Simmons? But our loyalty's a little fucked up, ain't it?
Who is that? Who said where's the loyalty?
Mitch Foyle.
He ain't even been here that long.
He's probably a
question. I have one question. I want to add on. I want to add on to something real quick. I said Ben Simmons has been regressing his whole career. Has he not been regressing ever since he was a rookie? And everything.
Yes.
This man peaked in his rookie year. That's nuts.
He had 12 drives per game, and he has 4. He has 4 this year. And the thing is,
crazy.
Ben Simmons has way more offensive weapons on this team than he's ever had in his whole career on any other team he's ever had.
That's bananas.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. It be the people that just is so loyal to a player, they don't want to talk about any of his indeficiencies, none of his flaws, nothing he can do can go wrong. To anybody that gives a shred of criticism, anybody that genuinely identifies a genuine fucking flaw, oh no, we're hating. You're a fake fan. You're not. No. But keeping it fucking real on a guy that's making $35 million.
Yeah, that's great. But see, that's the thing. And D Grant, I'm not coming at you, but he had 11 assists. It's like, okay, good, he did something. That doesn't mean it's like, oh my God, he had a stellar game. It's like you're not doing XY. You're not going XY. Like he's doing all these other things. It's like, fuck, that's all he's doing. Like I'm not gonna go over a real quick shout out to Conch. Oh my God, they tried to cheat and we still won. I swear, Claxton made free throws because of me. They looked over and smiled. That was
another dono from Conch too.
I saw that. And then Conch, shout out to you, just dropping the money tonight, feeling good. Probably being one of the 5 Nets fans at the stadium tonight. Ben thing is crazy in person. He is big. Kyrie is smaller than Steph, for real. Jordan Poole is bigger than Edmond. Ben was only shorter than maybe Looney. I can't believe he was scared. But on a good note, he made a free throw and we won. Shout out to you.
Yo, Conch, were they saying Brooklyn
in the fan now for saying that?
Conch, were they saying Brooklyn and Chase Center? Just let us know because I heard somebody said they were saying.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Chubbs. I think Conch is a hater.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit there and big up like when it comes at the end of the day. It's like somebody, oh well, he had 11. It's like, dude, like really, we're trying to find reasons to really like give this guy clout and act like he's really out there earning that 35 million. Like he's really giving you that superstar money effort on all aspects where it's like, Yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to. And it's like that doesn't like he's not doing anything otherworldly, right? Like look at the amount of money that he's making in comparison to what Kyrie's doing today. And then look at the effort and look at what the impact on the game is. And you can't sit there and tell me that like I need to go and above and beyond and praise Ben Simmons because he had 11 assists.
And you know what, Saint, to end the convo here, he got fucking benched. So what are we doing? How the fuck does the player get 11 assists get benched?
Making $35 million a year.
Mind you, I'm not.
He's
I'm
like
not the guy
Rajon Rondo in a way, but taller.
Yeah, like, and mind you, we're not the people that just want to say, "Oh, trade him for anything." No. I understand he has value. That third quarter defensively was fantastic. Like he was arguably the only person to arguably lock up Kuminga, lock up whoever he was guarding. Yeah, but the fact that he had 11 assists, and still got benched is a problem. And I'm sorry if you can't understand where we're coming from, where we're addressing that is a problem.
Shout out to Easy Money Sniper. Y'all describing Brandon. Yes, I am. Shout out to Conch. I only saw one other BK fan, no lie, but it was fun. I was next to a baddie and I told her it was over when we were down 10. They were mad. Okay, that's all. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to DC here. Somebody said we had to support Ben. No, we don't. We have to trade him, pack him up.
That's so sad.
I mean, listen, I want because I know we're not trading him and he's not going anywhere. So I want him to do good. But in that process, I am not going to sit here and put on soft white gloves and be like, "Good boy, you're doing great. You got it, buddy." Like, I'm not going to treat him like a kid. He's not a kid. You're out here doing a job. You're making $35 million, and in 2 years you're going to be making 40. Like, it's like, come on. At some point, like, people, like, you can't just sit here and keep caught. It boggles my mind that the excuses that we'll make for a player instead of saying something, and then when we do say something, oh, we're haters, we're this, and oh my God, look at what he did though here. But like, nah, dude, that's the same thing with Joe Harris, right? People have been complaining about Joe Harris stealing money from the Nets, making $20 million a year to be a shooter. And it's like, what are we supposed to, like, if he's not shooting and he's not making threes, are we supposed to just be like, oh, it's okay, but look at him, he's over there, he's running around. Like, yeah. At least he's running. Like, you gotta say it when it's not working.
AJ, man, that man ratchet. L host, L YouTuber, trash as hell.
Why you doing like that, bro?
AJ trash, y'all. He done left. When to go talk
Mitchell
to a girl.
Foy, I can't lie. We didn't need you, bro. Like, it's very obviously you're new to here, and if you can't handle criticism of a player, then get the fuck out and go somewhere else. I can't lie.
Who you talk to? Who?
Mitchell Foy, that commented, you guys suck, greedy, entitled wankers.
I'm
sorry we hold a player to a certain standard. Like, I'm sorry we hold a player to a certain standard. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. Because apparently
Mitchell,
a guy that 6'10" is
I can't even say your last name.
Oh my God.
I bet you Mitchell would put a team together of like Ben Simmons and Westbrook.
And that's crazy too.
They said I think.
Would you? Here's a spicy one. Would you trade Westbrook for Ben Simmons right now?
No.
Oh my God, hell no.
Saint, I swear. Look,
you might as well.
I understand Ben has his faults, but no, please
rebuild. I vote for a rebuild.
Look at his stats, bro. Look at the games he's having.
I'd rather rebuild, bro. I'm telling you.
Did you see what he did in that other game?
I know. I'm just playing, bro. I'm playing.
What are you guys talking about?
I said, would you trade Ben Simmons for Westbrook right now?
Oh my God! Don't start that again.
Remember when I jinxed us? Remember when I jinxed us with the Patty for Ben trade, and everybody said,
"Jesus,
no way, I would never trade for Ben Simmons."
But honestly, it's funny that you did say that because Russ is having like a way better season than Ben.
He is.
He is.
He's been a huge part of why they've been winning, which is crazy. But shout out to Mikey Alamode. I'm late, but did y'all talk about these bums ran the hack of Claxton? Yes, we did. We got into it.
Yeah,
it's crazy. They did that
Finish
so
talking about
quick.
Clax? Yeah, I guess we're
Still got a W.
last thing on Clax. He was great. He's becoming a star in our eyes. Like I said, the defense is a great defensive player of the year. Shout out to him. He's number 3 on the ladder right now.
Big 3.
But the free throws, I think he just gotta keep pushing through it. You know what I'm saying? Confidence and your mental is a very big part of free throw shooting. So I'm happy Vaughn just was like, yo, I'm gonna keep you in there and you're gonna make them. I don't care. Like, you have to do that, you know.
You couldn't take him out, AJ. There's no way. Yeah, imagine if they had taken him out for that, dude. We would have lost that game.
That's the mental block that Ben has to get past, is that free throw routine. You know, you can't be afraid to go to the line. You can't. This is basketball. You got to shoot free throws. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to run from it.
I think Conch was trying to buy his way back into Discord.
Can I be unbanned?
What did you do, Conch? That's what I want to know.
Okay, hold on. I don't
what
think
did he do
again? I didn't ban you.
I think
I haven't been in Discord.
Wanted to come back, but I think he's in the. I got you, Conch. Just give it.
Conch is like, I'm gonna buy my way back into Discord.
I'm gonna get my way back.
Why did you get banned? That's the real question.
Yeah, well, my question: if you got banned, okay, Conch, put in the chat because you said you got banned. How did you get banned from?
He conveniently left that out too.
He didn't get banned. He didn't get banned because I know it would have popped up saying he got banned.
Wait, look, this is what he puts now. Is this how you got banned?
Hey, yo.
Whoa, Conch, what are you doing, bro? Now I'm wondering why you might not be in there.
Yeah, AJ, that's one of your supporters, AJ?
Nah.
Not that's crazy. I don't know. I think he might have just lost his way to get back in.
Oh, shout out to DC. No, I'm gonna go to Ben House with a moving truck and pack his ish for him. He gotta go get me Jay Collins.
Somebody said,
DC.
What are we like talking about now? Like, I guess because there's nothing. What else do you want?
Well, hey, okay, let me throw this out because I know you
want
to
take calls tonight or not?
Well, I got to get back to taking care of the kids. If you want to do call night, I'm gonna dip out for you, but that way you have an extra spot. But I'll say this, and then I'll dip. AJ remember we were talking in pre Cash's pre-space,
yeah,
and we talked about like you got to at least like maintain, and it's like I think we kind of were like, hey, the next two got the Warriors and 76ers. Those are going to be tough ones. They might be L's. But you got to win the next two. I think it's Detroit and who else is after that? Detroit.
We have Philly and then Detroit.
No, I know, but the point I was making is we have 2 games here, Warriors and Sixers that could be L's. We won tonight. I completely did not factor that in. The 76ers game, that's going to be interesting. But I said we got to win the other, like the in-between games, and I think it was. Like, you can't mess up here. Let me pull up the net schedule.
The Knicks?
Yeah, you got to win the Detroit Knicks. Like, if we want to maintain and stay within the top from, like, 2 to 5, because we're not going to be 1. You're pretty much going to be floating between top, like, 2nd and 6th place. Like, you've got to stay in there. And if you can sit there and tread water where it's like, okay, the Sixers, it's a toss-up, right? The Pistons, we should win that. The Knicks, we can win that. Then you got Lakers and Celtics and Wizards. The Lakers, if AD's back, they're playing a lot better. Say what you want about the Lakers, but they are playing a lot better than they were at the beginning of the season. That's going to be a hella tough game. The Celtics, they may not have Smart, they may not have fucking Time Lord, but that's a tough thing. And then you've got the Wizards. Then you got Wizards, then you got Clippers. We already beat the Suns, then Bulls, and then the 76ers again. So it's like it's after the Sixers, you got 2 winnable games, and then you've got Lakers, Celtics, Wizards, Clips, Suns, Bulls, 76ers. And it's like that. Hopefully KD is back by then. If KD is back before that stretch after the Knicks game, like we can maintain and move right back up and we're back in business. Yeah. But I think you just got to maintain this next week, the next 4 or 5 games, you got to maintain and get a couple W's in there. And hopefully tomorrow, then I'm hearing Tuesday morning, you might have the actual news about KD. That's what I was seeing some people put out there, some reporters. So hopefully the news is good. I'm kind of expecting another week added on. And even if that's the worst case scenario, that means he comes back after the Knicks game and we're golden. And then he's right back in there and we're, then we can breathe a little sigh of relief. And it's definitely not like last year.
Okay, but here, okay, so our next 5 games are Sixers, Pistons, Knicks, Lakers. And then after that, you got Boston, Wizards, Clippers, Suns.
Yep. And then Bulls, 76ers, Knicks, Heat, Bulls, Hawks. Like we go on like what is it? February.
Yeah, that's a tough stretch after this month.
So pretty much, February is going to be a tough month for I don't want to say a tough month for us, but there's not a lot of easy wins or there's not a lot of easy games in February because even as you head into March, you go back to the Celtics, you play back-to-back Hornets, Rockets, but then you got the Bucks, the Timberwolves, the Nuggets. Like you got the Thunder, they can be a crapshoot. You got the Kings, the Nuggets again, Cavaliers back-to-back, Heat. Like so, we're coming up on an important February and March is not an easy run for us. There's a couple, there's a handful of definitely winnable games, but to end, it's gonna get busy for us big time.
I think there's 2 factors going forward. It's what we do at the deadline. It's what we do at the deadline and buyout, because you know Marks is going to try and do something at the buyout.
Yeah,
and it's how quick can KD come back? Is he fully healthy when he comes back? And there's no hiccups, and how do we go from there? That's kind of like the 2 factors that go into it, because we really can't afford to have a repeat of last year.
Nope.
Like we already didn't repeat last year, thank God, but we can still lose some games in a row just off the fact we don't have KD. Guys are fatigued for doing way more than they need to do. So it's a really tricky situation.
No, you're hitting a perfect point because KD will be back earlier than he was last year. That's a guarantee. I will go out on saying that. So that's a difference there. We have better players around in comparison than we had last year that are stepping up, that are helping in comparison to last year. So there's that notch in the belt too. But your biggest factor that you're saying is, to me, is if you want any chance of going into the playoffs and potentially winning a championship with this team this year, you've got Sean Marks cannot miss. He cannot wait to the last minute. He cannot just do he's got to do what everything's you've got to use picks. You've got to do everything he can to really there's no way if you've noticed, he's been at the games and he's been watching. So if we come out of this stretch and then past the trade deadline and this motherfucker does some dumbass shit and doesn't really do anything, you got to fire the man on spot. Because he's been watching. You can't tell me, just a normal person, loves basketball, on the show with you guys, can look at it and see deficiencies, but here's a GM making millions of dollars and not see the deficiencies and then do nothing about it. There's no way. If we want any shot of going the distance and really making an impression in the last 2 months, February and March, you've got to get off your ass and do something.
Yeah, and to piggyback off with you, when it comes to sports, it's about who really plays best at the right time. So look at the Hawks, for example. Nobody expected them to go on the run they did that year, and they ended up in an Eastern Conference final. Now, they never made it back, but I highlight them simply because they managed to put something together at the right moment, and they happened to have the right pieces at that time to go on the run they had. So as far as us, we need to get those pieces. We can't just have the wait until last minute at the deadline or wait until the buyout, because say we don't do anything at the deadline, we go to the buyout, we get the buyout, but that's only a month and a half, because how long until the season's over going into the playoffs after the buyout? It's a month and a half, right? End of February going into April. So we have to figure something out in a sense that we can get chemistry with the new pieces we acquire, and we can just not have a repeat of what we did last year, in which we're still figuring shit out on the go.
Yo, Julian, you still there? Yeah, I don't know where everybody went, but like
somebody muted us. I don't know how, but yeah, Chubbs left and then I got muted somehow. It just, bro, like I just went on a rant. I guess I was muted. Are you there, Rage?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, no, my whole thing, dude, is that I don't have high expectations for like Kuzma, John Collins. Like if we wind up getting somebody like of that caliber, I'll be ecstatic. But I don't have high expectations for those level of players.
Yeah, and I feel like just in my view personally, like we know we can get these guys. A lot of these guys like we want like probably like Naz Reid, John Collins, and honestly like a lot of these guys like even like Mo Bamba. A lot of these guys are obtainable. It's just a matter of going to get them because I still feel like we have the pieces to do it. I feel like Seth. I feel like I'm just gonna mention guys. I don't know who's gonna be in there. I feel like Cam will have value. I think Seth will have value. I feel like you can do whatever you want with those guys. There's gonna be more guys. You still have your sophomores. Yeah. There's still Joe Harris, obviously. You can do a lot with the guys you have. Obviously, it probably won't be a lot of moves because we don't have enough guys to make a lot of moves. But like you can still make moves. And it's just really a matter of doing it. And the thing is, you can get rid of a lot of guys. So like just because like I said, like Atlanta are looking, they've been looking to get rid of John Collins. You don't have to put in all of your trade assets to get him. I don't think. I don't think the package would be that large.
No, I don't disagree, bro. But at the end of the day, it's like, let's be honest. Like no teams, like it'd be interesting to see who the teams are calling about, right? Because we know GMs do that, but I just don't see other teams wanting to take those guys without having to have some nice sweetener with it. If we're
we still have obviously you can add a third team and do like a trade, and you still have that pick. I feel like people would still want that pick too.
Yeah. So I don't know, but AJ, are you there, bro?
Nah, AJ said he was doing something. So
all right. Well, gentlemen, hey, enjoy your time. I gotta go finish being a dad, get these kids to bed, but appreciate you guys always. Love talking to the chat. I know I don't get to get in here that much. I'm always fucking working, so it is what it is. But hell of a win tonight. Super happy. Love it. Definitely a nice surprise for tonight. I didn't expect a W, but Chubbs, Rage, Julian, AJ, if you hear me, I'll see you guys later. Chat, peace out.
Yo, Chubbs, I wanted to touch on a point that we haven't really gotten to. What do you think about like TJ Warren recently?
It's a mixed bag because I'm in the mind state. He's still getting his legs back, but tonight he played terrible.
Like, yeah, he was really in for 11 minutes. The shots he was getting up, I didn't really like. I didn't like his shot selection either. And you want to know something? I'm gonna tell you this, right? So I had I was betting for somebody else, right? But I had a 4-leg parlay. I had or a 5-leg, right? I had that Kyrie would score his over on 30.5. Mm-hmm. I had Royce would score his over on 8.5 or 9.5. I'd have Joe Harris over on 8.5. I had TJ over 10.5, which killed me. And I had what's his name? I had somebody else. I had Damian Lillard under 30. I went 4 out of 5 because TJ Warren was not good. It was a $5 bet for $161, bro.
Okay, so let me ask, how How much money did you miss out on? Because sports gambling is just crazy to me.
$5 for $161.
Yeah, that's still no, you still
that
missed
kind of
out on
stings,
money.
bro. Because it was so close to like actually making money, but of course TJ Warren wanted to score 4 on 2 for 8, bro. It wasn't, but it's not even just that with TJ for me. It was like it's been recently where like he hasn't been getting a whole ton of burn, but like lately, like the shots haven't even been like that good, and he hasn't really been getting into any like rhythm at all. We haven't. He like you said, he only had like 11 minutes tonight. Honestly, our bench didn't play a lot. You had TJ Warren with 11, Utah had 10, Sumner had 12. But I mean, Seth Curry played the majority with 31. He played more minutes than Ben Simmons tonight, bro.
No, Cypher asked a real. Are you even old enough to gamble?
Oh no, it wasn't me. I told one of my guys that he just asked me for bets and stuff, and I just told him shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I definitely cannot bet, bro. But.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, I guess we'll transition into questions until fucking AJ gets back. I don't know if he's getting back. But,
yeah, ask your question. And I also wanted to say, what was it called? Dude, I don't like what I've been seeing out of Utah either. I don't know, like.
Yeah, is it safe to say a slump or team?
I feel like that's possible, but you also gotta know, like with Katie on the floor, there opens up a lot of opportunities, right? And Utah would be getting a lot of open threes, and he isn't really getting them anymore. Like he had 2 tonight, but it was like, I mean, he hasn't had a lot of open shots to really go through. And I mean, if he misses one, like okay, but it's like he's not getting as many attempts and as many looks as he was used to getting. And honestly, it's I guess it's a problem with our structured team too, because you need a guy who can get players open, and that's the thing is, and also in getting players open is also another like thing that's been kind of struggling for us too, because a reason why Joe Harris was going cold was because, and he wasn't taking a lot of shots because no one was there to get him open. He just wasn't wide open, so he wasn't going to get his shots. And that's a problem. We need a guy who can consistently, get players open and be able to get our shooters, our 40% 3-point shooters, open looks. Like, it's unfortunate.
You also got to factor in teams kind of schemed for him too. Like teams picked him like, oh shit, he's actually like producing at a high clip. It's not like a fluke. So it's more so Vaughn has to work ways to get him incorporated, because him in the corner will be fucking money for us.
Yeah, and the thing is, in Utah, bro, like if Utah's getting a lot of time, I honestly I don't mind him getting time. His defense has been a little bit iffy to me, and he gets immature foul calls. But I mean, if he's a great floor spacer, especially if he's able to get open looks. I'd bet on him to make an open 3 if I had to.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with Joe, and even like where we're just not running anything for him. I mean, it's clear as day when you see stuff run for Joe, he hits it. And I think Utah does not even, and mind you, he's not even seeing the ball as much as before with KD going down now. Or even when KD was there, like for those last couple of games, he wasn't getting the ball as much. And I think we need to kind of with Joe, set up some shots for him, get him going. Like, I don't think that Utah run he had earlier this season was a fluke. I feel like that's genuine. Like, yo, he was given a space and he took advantage of it. So I think we should just run plays for him.
Exactly. Like in the open looks, he was promising. He was making his open shots. I'm not even worried about him in that aspect. I still think he can be he's still really good for us. It's just a matter of getting him open looks. That's why he was so effective for us, because he was getting open shots and hitting clutch shots. Why? Because we had KD on the court, and we had a bunch of other guys that they were worried about. Meanwhile, you have Utah in the corner, and if he's open, he's gonna make it. Yeah. I mean, he's shooting 50%. He was shooting 50% from 3 for a reason, bro. There's, I'm not even like really upset at Utah, because in terms of his offense, because we know what type of player he is. We signed him to be the 13th man, and he's been impressing for us. It's just a matter of getting that guy open. A lot of guys are like that, and honestly, a lot of our role players are like that. And he just so happens to be one that we're also paying on a vet minimum deal. We shouldn't be expecting too much from him. He was performing because he was getting guys were getting him open looks.
Yeah, no. Anyway, we are transitioning to questions. So if y'all do want to at Rage at Chubbs, we'll answer your questions. I think AJ is here. I don't know who's putting up the highlights, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we doing? What are we talking about?
Yeah, we'll be doing questions.
The two things I transitioned. I was talking about with Chubbs is that I was talking about TJ's decline and Utah's decline. That was what I was talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See people in the chat talking about Katie's gravity.
I wouldn't even say TJ is on a decline. I think more so a guy that's been through the injury history he's had. Like he's kind of
I don't know if it's a decline. I think it's just I think it's minutes and
on top of that, he's playing a full season in how long?
It's minutes,
hasn't
but
played
like
in 3 years.
Tonight, I was kind of when he did play, because the lack of minutes is a part. But when he did play, like there was a couple times he got a mismatch on Steph, and he just didn't do anything, and that kind of made me mad.
Yeah,
like you're 6'8", and he was missing some stuff. But I think it's a combination of I think it's mainly minutes.
And Jacques Vaughn, like it's weird the way he implements him like in the game. It's like he puts him in weird moments, and then he doesn't.
He had 8 minutes last game. Like, and the thing is, we've seen what TJ can do when there's also like plays ran for him, and we inject him in the offense because a lot of his shots were kind of like forced. We didn't even need him to shoot.
Yeah,
we barely have an offense as it is. It's really just.
I mean, it was proven. Yo, I texted you. I was like, yo, why are we at a point where we have Royce O'Neal ISOing, and it takes 7 seconds to get a screen and anyone to even get the ball? Our offensive system is kind of not even there. There's a reason why we needed Kyrie in the game the whole time, you know?
Yeah. Did Kyrie even sit at all in the fourth?
Yeah, he no, not in the fourth. He sat 8 minutes in total though for the game, but not in the fourth.
So he played 40 minutes.
When he didn't play, it looked like terrible, like trash. Like our team looked trash when he wasn't out.
Yeah,
we were winning and then we lost by double. Then we were losing by double digits when he was out.
Yeah, I mean we went down 17.
Right, but in that third, I think more so when Ben suddenly went out, that fucked up the rhythm. You can easily tell. Like we were trash, but when Ben suddenly went out, it was like, okay, what the fuck are we doing now? Like it was weird, but oof. In general, those minutes are just rough. Those minutes are rough.
They need to really try to work on incorporating TJ, bro. Because if you told me that TJ was gonna be here next game for like maybe 25-30 minutes, I would feel so confident about that Philly game. But because he's not playing, if you told me he was gonna be playing a lot this game, last stream, I would have been pretty confident in this game as well. Like he's such a big piece that we're not using, and I just don't really understand why. Like. He's on the court, so he can't be like hurt. He can't have a lingering injury. It's just like JV is like choosing to keep him out for some reason. And it's like, bro, like against these good teams, like if you're going to do that, like keep him out against the bum teams. But like against the Philly, like, bro, you better put that man in, bro, and give him minutes, bro. That man he's a bucket. Like the fuck? I'd rather him, like once we're putting in Edmund Sumner, bro, because he really aggravated me the most tonight. Like I know Seth has some problems, but like Seth still had good moments. He had like
Sumner and Ben together.
But Sumner, bro, he pissed. I don't know, bro. Like he just makes me so upset. And when we get to a point where we're playing him and I see him check in, I'm like, what are we doing? Put Cam in, put Patty Mills in. Like I'm like, bro, TJ Warren needs to be in here right now, bro. This man is a bucket. He has a whole bunch of mismatches on the court. Like, come on now.
You know what kills me with Sumner? Like, y'all, it's like. He has a 90 layup in two. Like you make a character in 2K, you get a 90 layup, but you don't got the finishing badges.
Exactly. That's exactly
you having the clean fucking moves to the basket, but you don't be finishing.
And you know what? And his speed's at 1,000. I mean, he is the fastest dude I've ever ever seen. He goes so fast to the rim, and he's able to get there. But you know how many missed layups he's had?
Bro, his insane. Finishing is terrible.
It's
he's like a 7th grader on a fast break.
Oh no!
And then he's very aggressive with it
too. All his VC on finishing attributes, and then didn't spend no money on finishing badges.
And then he'll try to shoot. Bro. He'll try to like shoot a fade, and it's like it's not even that he's bad. It's just like he's still bad, right? Like when it comes to finishing, but it's the fact that he'll aggressively like attack the rim while being bad at it.
And he can also, and you know what the thing is with Sumner too, He draws fouls. It's just a matter of him being consistent with like his finishing. Because like, I mean, if he was hitting his layups, bro, I mean, he could really be used very well for us. He could be a good piece, but he's just you don't know with him.
Shout out to Callaway. The Kyrie list minutes is normally when we stagger. Yeah, I mean, we can't really. I mean, is there a point to staggering Kyrie and Ben, or are you just gonna? I don't know.
Bro, next stream, not next stream, bro. I want next game so bad, bro.
I think we're gonna do call-ins on probably the Philly game.
And now we're gonna be in Philly. We're gonna be in Philly again, and that's another game for Ben Simmons. Let's see how he did good last game.
Actually, that's gonna be a spicy game, so that's gonna be a perfect game to do the call-ins.
I think early. If bro, you put Ben on when does the game
Ben versus Philly is gonna be spicy.
It's Wednesday. Our next game's Wednesday.
Oh, it's deep.
Bro, if you put Ben on James Harden, I think he completely Kyle Kuzma is this season. Kyle Kuzma is a better offensive player than James Harden this season in terms of scoring. Look it up, right?
What?
Go look at it,
bro.
Ain't nobody count.
Okay,
bro,
look, I get.
I'll lie to you. When I lie to you,
I get it's fuck James Harden right now.
No,
but
I'm
genuinely having a good.
No, he's having a good. No, he's not. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm saying Kyle Kuzma is scoring. I'm just saying he's scoring better than him this season so far. That's all.
If I go on StatMoose right now and I say Kyle Kuzma, Kyle, okay, Kyle Kuzma.
They averages.
Should we play the trolling music?
I think Harden averages like 22 and Kuzma averages like 21.
Shooting 46 from the field. James Harden 43.
So in the last 5 games, Kuzma has averaged 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Let's put in James Harden. Mind you, 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists in the last 5 games for Kyle Kuzma.
He's been going crazy.
Damn. James Harden is averaging 20 points, 12 assists, and 6 rebounds.
The 12 assists is cool. Look at that. Looking for the whole season. I'm not counting.
He probably said Kai on Harden, Ben on Maxey. That's facts.
No, but I feel like if you can shut Harden down, like then
I mean, Kyrie did it before.
The one thing I gotta say I love about Kyrie will guard anybody, and he guards the best players. I still can't get over it. He wanted to guard Seth the whole game. He waved off Royce when Royce came over. But
he can guard guards.
But no one wants to guard Kyrie. They got to get if Ben Simmons was on another team, they get him. They get Giannis to guard Kyrie if they need to. They put everyone else on Kyrie, but Kyrie will be put on anybody. Kyrie will play Giannis if he needs to. But everyone else wants to run from Kyrie, and they got to get their best defender to guard him.
Okay, time out. When did Kyle Kuzma become a demon like this? What the fuck?
I'm telling you, bro. I looked at it the other day because we were talking about getting him, and I was like, bro, this man is literally like a god right now.
Beal's been out this year, and Kyle Kuzma's essentially been their star. He has. He shoots like 18 attempts per game. He shoots like 18 shots per game. I think he averages like 22 points, 21 points. Yeah. He's been good this
25, 10, and 6.
Yeah.
He had a
45 splits.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever lied to you. Look at James Harden splits. He was shooting 42 from the field in this era.
His splits has been not bad last 5 games.
James Harden's.
Okay, outside of his most recent, he had like 25 from the 3. Other than that, he's averaging 40% from the 3. The last 5 games, he's averaged like 50% from the 3, 40% from the 3, 57% from the 3. That's actually not bad.
Imagine we need a fully loaded Sixers team and a Warriors team. That's crazy.
No cap, he had a stinker versus the Sixers. That's kind of crazy. He had 6 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists on 16%. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, but you know what? You want to know the crazy thing is? How do we lose to the Thunder at home, but we beat the Warriors when they're fully loaded?
That makes no sense.
That's crazy. It's because Kyrie was playing bad, bro. The only reason we lost 4 games is literally like 90% of Kyrie. Like he just played bad.
He did miss one of them.
He did. But like, if he was playing deep, like he didn't even have to play. He got to play like a demon against the good teams for us to win. But if he just played deep,
we shouldn't need Kyrie to beat the Spurs.
Yeah, like if he played satisfactory, like
how do you lose to a team that's intentionally losing?
That's tough.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
But bro, if you put Ben on James Harden, take him out the game, you put all that pressure on Maxey. I saw earlier, like 2 weeks ago, that Maxey's like one of the worst ISO players right now. I can't remember what it said, but in terms of converting like ISOs, like scoring off ISOs, he's one of the worst. And I think it's because he's young, but
now, at the moment he's more of a catch and shoot guy, but he does score a lot. Like his off ball is crazy, but more so it's let him be a ball handler and try and size up a guy. He's not going to succeed too many times.
Shout out to Con. She said they won because of me. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be a long break, so we'll be back, I guess.
Good W, bro. Good Wednesday. I'm telling you, man.
It's a big game too. That's a huge game right there. This was a huge game. This was a huge win, but Wednesday's gonna be big too.
I like Ben on Harden. I like Kyrie on Tyrese Maxey. I think that's a dub. It just depends on how Joel Embiid is feeling. Like if he decides that he wants to come in and put like a 40 and 10, that might be a L. It might. But if the squad come in, if the gang come in, that's another W.
Are you gonna have another masterclass?
My only thing is we had Drummond to guard Embiid, and Drummond's a way bigger body. Now what are we doing?
It's gonna be tough stopping Embiid, man. It's gonna be tough.
We haven't even had to face Jokic yet.
If you contain James Harden and you contain Maxey, it's a 50-50 to me.
Just let Embiid go off.
No, not let Embiid go off, but we have two.
He's gonna get his basically.
Yeah, he's gonna get his, but we have two people like who are capable of containing their second and third best players. So if you
take away Harden and Maxey,
50-50 to me. Yeah, it's 50-50 to me. Nobody's gonna do anything to Kyrie. Nobody's locking up Kyrie. Nobody. I'm not gonna say that about Claxton. But I think
who is that's my question. Who is guarding Kyrie? Who's gonna guard him?
They're fluid.
Oh, what's his?
I believe
Melton?
Melton, yeah. Melton or what's that guy from Australia? The Australian? What's that guy's name? Yeah.
Bro, he doesn't
put him on Kai.
Thibault doesn't even play.
Yeah, Thibault's not even in the rotation
last year.
Damn, they benched him that bad?
They benched him crazy.
Yeah, they benched him.
He used to be like their lockdown guy. Like,
Kyrie definitely has to go off this game. And I think I wonder. I'm still wondering whatchamacallit. I wonder what Ben does. At this point, I'm just expecting what he's been doing. But he's that first half when we played the 76ers, bro. He was in his own. He was in a bag of his own.
Hey, bro, I like our chances in that game. That's a 50-50 to me if we, do what we need to do on defense. I think if Kyrie scores as much as Joel Embiid, maybe gives like another 7-8 assist game, I think it's a toss-up. And our players are playing good, bro. I think it's a toss-up.
We just need our bench not to score under 20. Because I still can't believe the Warriors put up 50+ bench points and still lost.
That's crazy. That goes to show, bro. We got good pieces. They're just not like, we just don't have
consistent. These pieces on our bench aren't consistent. If we can get like, I wanna see us get TJ Warren involved. And the thing is, I talked about this earlier. If we can just get Utah open for shots, I trust him to make them.
Yeah, me too. Look at Al Mack hating, bro. Why you always hating on some shit? We aren't beating a full strength 70. So you probably the same one saying that about the Warriors, bro. Why
I'm not saying that tonight.
God damn.
We just did
check now. You shout
out to Callaway AJ when we hit in the game. I missed the plays. Hopefully soon. When the road trip ends, we'll see what happens. Shout out to Conch. I really dropped $50 and still banned.
Nah, he wasn't banned. He left. I don't know.
I didn't ban you, Conch. I don't know.
Nah, nobody banned you. You left. We don't know why, but you came back. But you got to get a role assigned.
Yeah, Conch, we don't even really pop on Discord like that, bro. I promise it wasn't one of us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I missed the Clays too, Callaway. Make sure you guys again follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Rage is going crazy on TikTok. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok, SoundCloud. DJ Chose on SoundCloud, and that's Kingdom Radio. Again, make sure you guys hit the like button. Yeah, man. I think this one is. I'm still kind of in shock. I'm not gonna lie. This one is still kind of in shock.
Yo, I thought it was when they went up 17. I'm like, damn. At least
17. They went up 10 late. Yo, it's still unbelievable. Like we really gotta like enjoy like the players that we got right now. Like we really have like I know Katie hasn't been playing, but we really have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on our basketball team.
Hey, bro,
the team. You see, they'll put 3 people on Kyrie, and he will navigate his way through traffic and get a layup, or a fadeaway, or like a fadeaway mid range with somebody in his face.
You know what's crazy? He's an 89 overall in 2K.
Wow, he doing dirty.
Just ultimate disrespectful. But hey, bro, the team is confident. They're riding high. Ultimate confidence going into the Sixers game. 50-50 game. I got us winning by like 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that range. I think we shot the Sixers. I think we pack them up, and I think it's a 3-game streak. You know,
we manifested last one, didn't we?
Partially,
we did, right? I think.
Hey, I'm not gonna. Julian, you were unsure about this game.
I was unsure about this game.
Prayer emojis, because I think we did this last stream. Prayer emojis in the chat right now.
I said all I know is that Kyrie will step on Steph, but I was kind of half right because he did step on him, and part of the reason we won is because he stepped on him. So I was
we didn't manifest the Ben Simmons triple double, but I mean, who can even do that? Not even a sidekick can do that.
Yeah, nobody can.
But we did manifest Claxton. He finally has the streak now.
Oh yeah, I did say he'd get 3 blocks.
Yeah.
I like this next dub, y'all. Let's go. Everybody like the stream. Thank y'all for pulling up. This is one of the best nights. Oh my God, bro, such a good night. Golden State.
Bro. This was thrilling. This is what you call thrilling.
We really owned the Warriors.
We embarrassed them, bro.
Kyrie owns Steph Curry.
A little sweep come the Warriors' way this year.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys again. Make sure you hit the like button. Kyrie is better than Steph.
Yes, he is.
Right? Is that
facts?
You can't say it's not a fact. Like
you got to drop Steph's overall to 89 and put Kyrie.
Update 2K.
Upload it tonight.
Update it tonight. Make sure you put Claxton the block on 99 and make sure Kyrie is a 94.
And also, if you're no way your best point guard, the number 1 point guard just gets 2 points in the fourth quarter, and they're both off free throws.
And it wasn't even a good foul, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Exactly.
We did last words yet because I gotta get something to say, bro.
Yeah, you got it. We're done.
Because this gets me mad. I got some fuck yous to give out, and it got nothing to do with basketball, but this just pissed me off because I had money on these teams. So I decided to do a bracket for the NFL playoff, right? You know what I'm saying? Something normal. Fuck the Cowboys, fuck the Chiefs, and not the Chiefs, fuck the Chargers, and fuck the Bills. Fuck all 3 of y'all. Y'all fucked my parlay up. Y'all fucked my bracket up. I have money on all 3 of y'all, and y'all did me dirty. The Chargers was up 27-0. Got smoked.
Man, you lost all your money.
The Bills were like that heavy. Let me tell you how heavy favored the Bills were over the Bengals. People, the NFL were already selling Bills Chiefs tickets before the game even started, and they get smoked by the Bengals.
Damn.
And the Cowboys. Can we stop talking about the Cowboys like they nice? They not nice, bro.
I knew the Cowboys gonna lose. They always find a way to lose.
27 years without a conference appearance, and y'all still getting put.
That's so tough.
Like, nah, y'all not them boys. Y'all not them. You're not that guy. You are not that guy.
Blow it up.
And the Bills, I can't lie, like, just literally sell the team. Move. Get out of Buffalo. Because there's no way, right? Every time y'all get a chance to do great, y'all failed miserably. Like, miserably. Do y'all understand? The Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls and they lost all of them.
That's so tough.
Y'all were up like a touchdown versus the Chiefs, and y'all still lost. I'm never doing a bracket again because of all 3 of y'all. And the Chargers, I don't even want to talk about y'all because y'all from San Diego. That's an L in itself.
So bro, I'm from San Diego, bro. Watch out. So you lost every single one. You lost every single parlay.
Okay, not for how it was. I had the Chargers being the Jags. I had the Bills. They won their opening round. They beat the Dolphins, and I had I arguably I was like, you know what? The Niners usually choke in the playoffs. I'm like, screw it. Let me go for the Cowboys for the upset. Nah.
You go out bad, and your switch got bucked. Go out bad. Whole lot of L's. That's crazy.
See now that like don't do brackets because they gon' the dumbest shit is gonna happen. I swear to God.
And I still can't get over the $5 parlay I had for one of my boys, and it got destroyed because TJ Warren. He's consistent. He was making the shots tonight. He didn't get 11 minutes.
Well,
I was 4 out of 5. I was 4 out of 5. Joe Harris got his over. Royce got his over. Kyrie got his over. Damian Lillard got his under. Thanks to you, TJ Warren. He got $150 after a $5 bet.
And I can't lie, screw the Giants too. How y'all get put on Brazzers like that on live television?
Oh, that's tough.
38-7.
Put on Brazzers is really crazy.
Bro, Julian, you watched the game, no?
No, I ain't watch it.
Philly versus the goddamn Giant. They got smoked.
Yo, Jalen Hurts is just a demon, bro. It's over.
There's only 4 teams left, right?
Yeah, it's the
only 4 teams left.
Bengals, Eagles, Chiefs, and the 49ers.
Like, I don't know why I put the bum ass Cowboy. Like, I should have known. I really should have known. I was like, in my mind, I was like, you know what? They could do the upset. They could do it. Kyle Shanahan might overcoach and they could do it. Nah, they just suck.
No, you deserve it.
Because he said, yo, your problem was betting on the Cowboys.
Nah, because Kyle Shanahan usually implodes in the playoffs. And that's not me being mean. The dude just overcoaches in the playoffs. So I'm like, screw it. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, CD Lamb, they might mess around, do something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I can't wait to see what Skip say tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm so happy, bro. I can't wait to see.
Shout out to Callaway. She said she's from Buffalo Bills. Been trash my whole life. Hence why I'm a Giants fan. Damn. She's from Buffalo and said, nah.
On top of that, the returner for the Cowboys, Cavante Turpin, he was feasting every drive. So I'm like, yo, they must win, right? No, they suck.
Damn.
Man, shit crazy.
All right. Tough. This is all tough, man. Big L for New York, but big W for the Nets tonight.
Big W for the Nets.
Yeah, hey, now we know the team who really owns New York.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh well,
that's so true.
I still can't believe I still can't believe the Knicks run New York. They just didn't lose 9 times in a row to us.
Oh my God, I can't wait for them. I'm ready for them.
Oh, we better destroy them. We better. Katie, you better come for that. You better come back for that game alone. Just the Knicks. Come back to the Knicks. That Philly pack will be crazy if we can beat them. They're going to be fully healthy.
Oh my God, Philly.
We already know we're not going to have KD. He's going to get reevaluated Tuesday practice. We'll see what happens then. But if we can get a win in Philly with Kyrie, I'm not gonna lie, Kyrie for 40. Kyrie for 40 against Philly.
Good fucking Philly pack. 50-50 game. 50-50 game. 50-50 game.
I think Kyrie drops 50, no cap.
50-50 game.
And you know what? I got Clax getting four blocks. And you know what? I got Ben getting his casual 9, 7, and 6.
Like 9, 7, and 6. Yes, sir. W. Get ready.
I'm good efficiency, and you know what? He drove 2 times in the first quarter, so you can be a little bit happy about that.
He did.
For 2 times.
Count him. We'll see y'all Wednesday, y'all.
That's a wild photo.
Oh my God! Oh, that's from when we packed up Philadelphia. Y'all remember that game?
We won by like 40. That wasn't. Oh my God!
That was one of the best.
It was crazy when I look back at the game. Right, we were a whole nother level of ass last year. Yes. We won the game, and I think we were 34-33 after we won that game. 34-33. If we ever get to a point like that, sell the team.
Contract the franchise type.
We got the
we're manifesting the pack, y'all. Appreciate you guys.
Look at him. That's some good pack. Look at the milkiness of that smoke.
He's really enjoying it too. Like that's like the best he's ever had in like 10 years.
Yeah, they're all right, y'all.
Energy and the juice.
Juicy win after
team win. Total team win, bro. Total team win, bro. He said, yes, sir. Thanks for cussing me, boy.